This will be the first of many discussions on Meetup and how to use Meetup effectively for Toastmasters in particular. This will be the first of many discussions on Meetup. To start off, I will discuss show you a PowerPoint that I have prepared explaining different things you need to do to set one up. And then I will show you physically on how to go about using it and promoting it. So the effective use of Meetup. How to use Meetup. To start using Meetup, create a name for the Meetup. If it's Toastmasters, your club page could be Simi Valley Toastmasters. It could be Vibrant Voices. Whatever your club is, name that particular Meetup that club. If it's a Meetup for you, have it be your name. And when you first start up a Meetup, you pay for one page and then you get two more additionally for free. So you get three, you can officially get three meetups for the price of one. So what I suggest is one club getting it, or even the area, district, or division, and then having two other clubs pay that one starting club that started meetup a third of the fee to help save money. And this is the cost. So the basic starts at $9.99 per month. You can have 50 members for organizers, or then you have $14.99 with unlimited members and organizers, or $39.99. And the price goes there on from the price is like that. However, if you have all three clubs paying, it can actually help the cost, bring the cost down. After you pay for a page, you can create a header banner for the top of the meetup page. And when I'm done with this PowerPoint, I will show you an example of what I've done. When marketing your club, it is best to have advertisements look very similar. So you want to have the same header that's on your website, on your meetup, on flyers, on your Facebook, on Twitter, and that way when someone sees one page and then they go to another page, they'll be like, oh, I've seen that before. The same club, the same organization, because it's got the same header, and that's a win-win for everybody, especially your club. Think of around 3 words to add that visitors, potential members could answer, and always respond to visitors when they go to your page. So you want to keep your questions succinct and your words to a minimum so that people will read it. Create meeting dates with themes. Always have creative themes where you can also have a photo to go with the theme, because a photo, it states 1,000 words. Someone may not read what the theme is, but if they see a logo, then they will look at the wording to see what the picture is actually saying. So a picture plus the word is a win-win. Have visitors that join add a photo of themselves, and that's good. And if they do that, then you know that they may that much more come to your club because they've then added a photo, they've answered the questions, and depending on how they answer the questions, they might actually be really interested in coming to your club. You do that when you first And you do that when you first start the Meetup page. Take photos of meetings to add them to your Meetup page. And you want to always do this to create momentum, to show that you're active, to show that you have meetings regularly, and that you have fun during your meetings. Here is a sample Meetup page. And what I've done is I created a background, a little bit on leadership, just enough information to get people interested. You can see the photo, a few photos that I added to the page, and I even added the club header. And as I stated, the club header is very important because that tells you right there what it's for, what organization, and what club you're advertising. Meetup instructions. Here's a few instructions. Some clubs have difficulty attracting members. Clubs often hold events such as open house, which are not advertised outside the club. New specialty clubs may not be known to Toastmasters who are not directly involved in the club formation and therefore may not be aware of a club they would be interested in joining. Meetup is commonly used by business networking groups to connect with business people or those with a niche interest. People go to meetup.com and actively search for local groups and existing members, receive automatic notices and groups which match interests they select. Meetup can be used to promote Toastmasters to new members and to keep existing members connected even during times they are not able to attend meetings. So, especially during now when you're on Zoom, Meetup is another excellent online media strategy to bring in guests and bring in current members. And again, there are the prices. $9.99 is the cheapest. And then again, you can get two other clubs to help pay for that. It just will bring the price down even lower. Administrator called the organizer can maintain Meetup account. Clubs willing to participate and will split costs, like I said. Assistant organizers willing to post events and maintain their own club information. And user accounts are free. Create a header banner. I already said that. Think of around 3 questions to add that visitors, potential members could answer. Respond, always respond to visitors, and I will show you how to do that once you are the administrator. Add photos from the meetings to Meetup. Have visitors that join. I already spoke about that. Add their photos using Meetup. Create a login is first thing. Insert your photo, answer questions, which you only want 3 questions. Tag people in the photos that you post to get them to come to the page more often. If admin, make other club officers of the Meetup. So, like if you have other of your officers who join the Meetup, you can actually make them the office that they're holding in the club, also the office on the Meetup, and I will show you that. Check out other options to do on the Meetup. Look around, explore your Meetup page, see what you can do. You can't hurt it, just look around the Meetup and learn. If you have questions, I will answer it. And screen sharing is done. Now I will go to the Meetup page. Let me share screen. Okay, here's the Meetup page. And as I said, I have the logo there and I have a background. How do you do the background? You go to the very bottom. Actually, you go up here to group tools, group setting, edit appearance. And once you click on edit appearance, you'll see color palette. You can change your palette to any color you want. You can put in the name there. You can put in your club banner, which is what I have. And then you can put in a club background, which I did there. And then you just click save. And there you go, and that's what I have. I think sometime I will change the background, but not right now. I don't have that. So it's always good to change it and make it fresh. And then if you go to about, that's our club officer. So there you see our president, secretary, VP of E, membership, PR, sergeant at arms, and treasurer. So I always have the club officers showing on the website, and then that shows that we have current members. And then events, all the events that I have listed are here. So for Simi Valley Toastmaster, we meet weekly, and this shows all of our meetings. All you have to do is click on one of them and you can go. If you click on members, it'll show all our members. We have a lot, so it takes a while to load them all. And if you're an admin, you can write them, and it shows we have 2 admins, Michelle and myself. Photos. Photos. Takes a while to load. And discussion. Message boards. This is the message board. If anybody writes a message, we can always check it. It looks like just I wrote messages. Let's try photos again. And here are all the photos that were ever posted. And if you click on one, you can see more. And then when you create the meetup, this is what we're all about. And I put all that in when I first created it. And these are other meetups on the left-hand side that I joined. This shows the people who are admins for, other social media, past events 152, upcoming events 10, members 61 members. Discussions, I already showed that. More mailing list. Okay, no mailing list. Click on messages. So if I click on messages, This is where I go to see who wrote the club and who wants more information. So here, Michelle wrote here, this is when she first wanted to join. Someone named Marcy wrote in and she actually joined the club. And whenever you write to someone who writes into your club, you always want to give where you meet your contact. So I gave the Zoom address and I always give the web address as well as who to contact through the web address. And by giving this address, the contact on the your club website, that is a way to capture their contact information. And that is always good to do because you want to know how to be able to contact them because through Meetup you do not get contacts. However, Meetup is still good. It's a good way to meet people and it's a good way to advertise your club as well as get other members. So I hope that teaches you a little bit about Meetup. And if you have any questions, please email me, Linda Mann at dancingangel42 at sbcglobal.net.